My name's Naoki. I'm a 5th grader at Williamsburg Northside School. My topic today is how technology affects art. One personal connection I have to art is my dad, Brian Alfred, is an artist. I've always been interested in my dad's art. Recently, my dad started a podcast. He uses microphones and his computer to make these podcasts. He has an app on his computer called GarageBand that he uses to record and edit his podcast. To me, my dad's podcast is definitely a form of art. He also makes animations and digital drawings on his MacBook Pro and iPad Pro. I'm very passionate about both art and technology, and I've always wondered what other artists think about this topic. To get some perspective, I interviewed some artists that I thought would have some interesting opinions about my topic. The people that I interviewed were my dad and my art teacher, Leslie. One of the questions I asked them was, how do you think technology has influenced art the most? The answer I got from my dad was, technology has been influencing art in the way that it shares how we interact with images on a whole. The response that I got from Leslie was, I think that technology has changed the possibilities in art, which is the nature of progress. These answers pushed me to research more about the amazing combination between technology and art. After researching art and technology, I stopped at an article about the Minimiforms petting zoo. This zoo is actually not a place to pet live animals. In this unique zoo, there are plastic tubes that react to humans that visit the zoo. The tubes track visitors with sensors and then scan their motions to decide how they're feeling. They then react with movement or a colored light that reflects the user's emotion. For example, a robot with a clearly happy user might give a friendly wiggle and turn blue. Minimiforms describes the petting zoo on their website. This is part of what they said. Petting zoo is a synthetic, robotic environment of animalistic creatures. Designed as a real-time augmented behavioral environment, the installation exhibits lifelike attributes through forms of conversational interaction, establishing communication with users that is emotive and sensorial. I chose to share this because the Minimiforms petting zoo is a form of art that really shows the connection between art and technology. After looking at the Minimiforms zoo, I was thinking about art. Art in the future could just be technology. It is possible that humans could have robots make art, and artists wouldn't exist. All art might be on computers. To me, this would not be considered art. In my opinion, for a piece of art to still be art, it should have a good balance between art and technology. Of course, art without technology is still art. Art and technology have been supporting each other for a very long time. Now they can sometimes even rely on each other. For the creative people out there, keep going. Technology seems to have no limits, so keep making creative work. Don't forget, it's always good to shut your computer and make some traditional art. It doesn't have to be art too. Just start thinking and make something new.